That's another thing, actually. You can also reset the game, similar to the whole weather manipulation. You can reset the game the day before the eggs appear, and then you'll get different quality eggs because it's, you know, there is a random element to it, while the affection does skew the randomness to a certain side. So if you're into cheating the system, you can go ahead and do that, but it'll probably take you more time to do that than it would to make up the difference in money. So, I don't know. It's up to you on that one. Anyway, I have no idea what I've been talking about, because I never really talk in a linear fashion, do I? It's all kind of web-like, almost. I don't know. Oh, also, so I guess I didn't really mention this yesterday while I was shearing the sheep, but sheep's wool doesn't grow back day to day. It's not like the chickens. It comes, I think, like once a week or something, so it's not as frequent as the chickens are. And somehow, the horse has ended up in the barn again, and I don't have my bell, so I'll have to go get it, and then come back, and take care of the horse, and then also harvest and water and all of that. Oh, look, we do have some herbs. Well, I'll take care of that later. Because I did store the yarn, so we can still do what it is I wanted to do. I just didn't do it that day. So, it's all good. I guess we might as well go ahead and take care of that. Because before we can dye the yarn, we have to buy this apparatus from the junk shop that'll let us do that. So, I have to go down here to the junk shop. I don't know how much it's going to cost, hopefully not too much. I'd like to buy the windmill sometime soon. That's kind of why I stored the corn, because we don't have the windmill yet, but once we have it, we can use the corn that's in the refrigerator to do that stuff. Okay, dye pot, that's what we want. Only 500G, that's pretty good. You can also buy, I mean, you can cook stuff in, these are all cooking apparatuses. I think the mixer is oven, pot, frying pan, that kind of stuff. So you can use those for various dishes. For instance, you can make a fried egg if you have the frying pan and an egg. So it's one idea. Generally, when you cook things, they restore better energy and usually sell for more. So there you go. Something to keep in mind. Okay, let's go ahead and try dyeing that. Dyeing our yarn that we have. I don't remember doing this. I think I've done it before, but I don't remember doing it before, so I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. So let's give it a try. If I remember correctly, all we do is we take our yarn, and it can be any quality, and we throw in an herb. And then we, you know, it doesn't exactly tell us what's coming out, it just says exclamation point. But let's go ahead and give it a try. In our ingredients go, and ta-da, looks nice. Got some nice red yarn. Now the cool thing okay, this is true, I read this online. The cool thing about when you dye yarn is it's the same quality, the output from the dyeing pot is the same quality as if you put any kind of yarn in there. So if you put a shiny yarn in there versus dull yarn in there, you get the same red yarn out. So if you're looking to sell your yarn, it's a nice way to bump up the quality of your item, because I think that makes the quality better for anything except for the highest quality. But I don't totally quote me on that. I don't remember all my, you know, everything exactly correctly all the time. Okay, I will get one more rock to help us stop the horse. And that should be all we'll need. And then I'll have to come all the way back so that I can put my tools back and stuff. You know what? I'm just gonna cut right to me at the barn. So instead of fast forwarding to me over there, I'm just gonna go there right now. 3, 2, 1, pop! Wow, gee, that was cool, wasn't it? Teleported. Wow, so awesome. Yeah. But I mean, I could do that all the time. It's like I'm saying, I could be cutting all over the place. I could cut from here straight over to the crops. That'd save you, the viewer, time from watching me hobble on over there. It doesn't really affect me as the gamer. I mean, it kind of affects my job when I edit, but not even that much, because when I fast forward, it's just a matter of putting an effect on that part of the video, and instead I could just push delete and it would go away. So I don't know if I need to put a rock here too. We'll have to look into that. Anyway, wait, if we already like talked to, yeah, we have. Okay. So I'm gonna teleport over to our crops. 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, I'm back. Here I am at my crops. I'm not back, I just teleported over here, right? Well, whatever. Anyway, watch this. I can do this too. Wait, one moment, crops not watered. Next moment, ta-da! Crops are watered. Wow, cool, huh? I feel like such a magician. I also started harvesting the cocoa and then realized I might as well show that. You know, wouldn't want anyone to not get to see the harvesting of the cocoa. It's only going to happen once because we're going to replant corn there because corn is a bit more profitable, I think. That's what I remember concluding when I started to plan out the month. It doesn't really matter, though, a whole lot. I mean, if you think about it, because, you know, I mean, I might be making a few thousand less money, less G, if I stuck with cocoa and didn't replant the corn, but does that really matter in the grand scheme of things? I mean, in Harvest Moon you're gonna make money one way or another, so... Anyway, I'm gonna teleport to inside my house. Ready? Okay, ta-da, I'm inside my house. This is getting kinda old, I might stop doing this whole teleporting thing, but, I don't know. And then even someone said the other day, they commented on a video, and they said, you're the only LPer that I've ever seen who fast forwards instead of cutting. And that's true. I do fast forward instead of cutting, and I forgot to water the onions now that I think about it. But yeah, I do fast forward instead of cutting. And so, I don't know, I mean, if people like it, if I'm the only LPer who does that, I don't know if I want to continue to do it or not. So it's, you know, it's this whole question I've been wrestling with. Anyway, we need some corn seeds. We will need our watering can. I can ship the cocoa, gift away our yarn, and I think that's all that we need. Well, I also need to eat some honey or something because we don't have like any energy. So go ahead and do that. Get some energy back. And now I'm going to head over to the doctor, the clinic, hopefully where Martha is, because Martha really likes the dyed yarn. And so that's why we went through all that trouble. I mean, yeah, you could go through all that trouble to make a little bit more extra money with your yarn, but I mean, seriously, that was a lot of work for just... I guess it's not really that bad if you think about it. And where is Martha?
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Alex is super cool, but I do not know where Martha is. We'll have to check our mini-map, see if she's outside. I don't know, maybe it's her day off or something? I don't really understand the whole clinic thing. Well, I'm looking on the mini-map and I don't see her anywhere. So, I guess we'll just bring her the yarn tomorrow, it's no big deal. I'm trying to empty out my inventory because when we go to harvest, that's gonna take quite a bit of inventory space, if you know what I mean. So I'll go ahead and put the yarn on the shelf for now. Ship the cocoa, plant the corn, water the onions, and then start harvesting everything. And that's the general idea. So yeah, you see cocoa has a very high selling price, $3.20 each. But if you do go through with all the math, you find that corn is slightly more profitable. I don't think it's by very much, though. But you can read about it on Game FAQs, Game Facts, if you really want to. It's where I mean, I guess I might as well cite it. That's where I... Wait, did I actually water the onions and I forgot? Oh yeah, I did. Shoot. Foolish me. Anyway, there are some FAQs on there that will tell you all that you need to know if you're wondering. So I didn't go through with all the math myself. Not that I couldn't, don't get the wrong idea. I shouldn't say something like that. Stuff like that. But, you know, if you don't know how long it takes a crop to grow, how many days, I mean, Game Facts has it all right there laid out. So why not use it, the resource, I mean. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these crops, harvest this corn, and I'll show you for the first time that we ship the corn so that you go, oh, a note. Hey, is this number 29? This must be like the harvest note or something. What? Very rich? Money's not everything, but it's nice to see the result of your hard work. A note for contemplating the figures. We didn't make any money. Did we? How much money do we have? Oh my... What?